Hello, friends, and welcome to Escaping the Mouse with your host, me, Breck Roll. All right, I got a couple little programming changes I want to talk to you about. I'm going to be reducing the number of vlogs I do for a short period of time down to 2 a week. Let me explain to you what's going on. We've been having some personnel shortage issues at work, and they've implemented a mandatory overtime policy. And that means I'm going to have to do some extra hours. Now, my current schedule, as you know, I work 3 days one week and 4 days the next week. And on my days off, whether I have a 3-day weekend or a 4-day weekend, I produce 4 videos and a 2-hour live stream. And if I'm going to be working extra hours at work, something's got to give. And right now, this has got to be what it is. So starting this week, I am going to reduce the videos, like I said, down to 2 a week. I'm going to put a video up on Tuesday, and I'm going to put a video up on Thursday. And unfortunately, this week, I'm going to have to cancel my live stream. I'm sorry, but I'm working on Sunday, and that's just not going to be an option. I can't do both. So I hope you understand that. I think this is a good thing. I think it'll just be temporary, and we will resume going back to 4-day vlogs, or four vlogs a week, as soon as possible. I believe this is just going to be a temporary thing. I don't think it would be in the best interest of the company to make this mandatory overtime policy the new normal, because 12-hour days are long work days. I know after my 4-day week, I'm exhausted, and it really takes me a day or two to recover after that. And if I have to start doing that every week, and maybe even doing 5 days a week and stuff like that, eventually it's going to catch up to me and it's going to burn me out. And in addition, that's not in good interest of the company either, because if they burn their employees out, then they lose their experienced people, and that's not going to help them at all. Plus the fact, it doesn't make sense if they're chronically short of people. It makes more sense to hire more people and pay them regular time than bring in their existing people and pay them overtime. So I'm hoping that this will just be a temporary thing. I believe it's just going to be a temporary thing, and I hope you understand. Now, I also have an interesting piece of news. Something very cool kind of happened today. For a few weeks they've been talking about this. As you know, I work in a manufacturing industry, and right now there are about 20 people in my department, and we run 8 production lines between us all. Usually it takes 2 people to run a production line, and every day when we go into work, we find out which production line we're going to be on. Well, they've been trying to see if they can boost efficiency in the department, and one of the ways they've decided to do that is because these machines are really, really, really complicated. There's lots of moving parts, lots of things that can go wrong. And while the machines are all basically the same machine, they all have their kind of little quirks, their own little personalities, their own little moods. And they've made the decision that they're going to pick certain key people in the department and assign that person to one line, and we're going to be on that line for 6 months. The thought process being that if we're on the same line, we'll become very familiar with the line, we'll become and with the little idiosyncrasies of the machine, and if something goes wrong and it's happened before, we'll be able to say, oh yeah, this happened a few weeks ago, and this is how we fixed it. It's a really good idea. I'm really encouraged by the idea, and I was really hoping when they first started talking about this a couple weeks ago that I would be selected to be one of these key people. Well, today I was. My boss came to me in the middle of the day and said to me, yeah, I want you to be the key person on line 12. That's the name. That's the line I'm going to be in charge of. Now, like I said, there's 8 lines. 4 of them are a little slower, and then 4 of them are a little faster. And I got assigned to be in charge, or basically the key person on one of the faster lines. So I think that's a really huge honor. I'm really proud that that happened, and it really shows, I think, that my boss has confidence in me. So I think that's a good thing. It also is kind of special to me because, so far as I know so far, I'm the newest person in the company that's been selected to do that. There's a lot of people in the department who've been with the company for years or even decades, and I know some of them pulled some of these key positions too, but I don't know anyone in the department who's been with the department longer or a shorter time than I have that got that. So that was, I think, a really a good pat on the back from my boss, that he has confidence in me that I can pick up and run with this machine. So I'm really excited about that. I think that's going to be ultimately good for me. There's been a lot of doors that have been being opened up for me in this department, and I think they're really encouraged and happy with how I'm working out for them. So that's really good. I'm really happy about that, and I hope this leads to more good things. So that's good news for me, and ultimately for my future with the company. I hope you understand about the cutting back, the temporarily cutting back of the live streams for a short period of time. Like I said, I suspect that that will just be a short period of time, and we're gonna play, well, sorry, cutting back on the daily, on the 4 day a week, 4 vlog week live videos. That's what I meant. I'm sorry. We're going to cut back on the to 2 days a week, and we're going to play the live streams on a case-by-case basis. This Sunday will definitely be canceled, and we'll figure it out each week how we do that. And I'll try and let you know ahead of time how that's going to be. So I hope you understand. I believe this will just be temporary, and we'll go from there. So thank you as always for watching, and I'll see you next time on Escaping the Mouse. Good night.